Hey, what's up guys? It's Hunter P Outdoors back. This first video of the year. We are headed out to put 4 trail cameras out on some public land. This morning we already went out on my private piece, put out a trail camera, put up a tree stand, threw out some corn on the private. We are headed to the south piece of the public that I hunt. We went to the north this morning when it was raining. It was pouring. I didn't want to get the camera equipment out, so put up 2 cameras over there. We're headed over to the south piece. We're gonna put 4 cameras up over there. We're putting a couple in some new spots that I found last year at the end of season, walking it as picking up cameras. So found a couple spots I want to try this season. Some normal spots that we had last season that I killed 1 deer in last year. I put cameras up in some of the spots that I already had killed deer in last year too. So we're just refreshing spots. Private spot does have some good deer in it this year. I have 2 big bucks in velvet. Gonna put those up now. You'll see those pictures. So besides that, what to expect this year. This year we are going to try and give you all better quality videos. I'm going to try and edit it a little bit better this year. If you like the homemade style videos, that's great. I'm going to kind of keep that aspect of it, but I'm also going to try and up the quality a little bit on, you know, getting the deer in picture more, you know, trying to up the quality, you know, besides going to like a big camera. I really don't want to go to a big camera because they're so heavy and carrying the camera equipment in. I'd really like to stay with my phone. As you know, I run my personal phone, and I run an iPhone 13 on a camera arm. And I run the Insta360 cam. Bought that last year. I think that's going to be a big part of this year. I didn't start recording my hunts until halfway through the year last year. So now it's going to be hard to beat last year. We tagged out last year, filled all our tags. It's going to really be hard to top that, but we're going to try this year. We're going to try and fill our tags again. Going to do our best. We're going to try and do a hog hunt this fall. Really like to do some bass fishing this fall. Didn't do a lot of fishing videos this spring. We had a severe drought in Florida this year, especially in north central where I'm from. Had a severe drought. All the lakes were down like tremendously. You couldn't even put a boat in some of them. So I do apologize for not having the fishing videos up, but we should do some this winter and next spring along with turkey videos. Did some turkey hunting this year. Swing and a miss on that. It was my first year turkey hunting here. Tried my best, but just didn't come out with anything. Heard some turkeys, but battled the public turkey hunting as usual. Everybody does it. So gonna try and do that next spring. But for deer hunting this year, we are gonna try and kill some does early on, get our doe tags filled, and I really want to be on my private spot before middle of October. See if we can knock down one of these big deer I have on camera. But y'all will see as the year goes by how everything plays out. Archery shoot in August, next month, in a month and a half. I think it's on the 29th. If you're anywhere in the north central Florida area, my Instagram is going to be on the screen somewhere, or my Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat if you want to go to an archery shoot. I have a competition shoot. It's in Newberry, Florida. It's at the Easton Complex over there. They're doing the bow hunter shoot this year. I think it's the 12th annual one. It's my first one. Don't have to be a professional to go. It's open class. It's $40 to register. If you pre-register, you get opening the door prizes and stuff. It's just going to be a fun time. I'm going there by myself unless somebody comes with me. If so, can add you to the group. So you just shoot me a Snapchat or a DM on Instagram, and we'll see how big we can get a group over there. But that's it for now. I think we're going to switch over to the bow build, and then after the bow build, we'll probably switch over into some gear. But y'all stay tuned, and I hope y'all enjoy the videos this year, and I'll catch you on the next one. There's a thicket over here. And then on the edge over here, there's nothing. It's kind of open. I think they're going to walk the edge of this thicket and coming out of this thicket on this side and go into this deeper part of the woods. So I'm going to put one out right here.
If you run these multi cameras, pop your batteries in, hit it on, connecting's gonna flash for 3 seconds, I'll say about 10 seconds. Then your green's gonna hit connected whenever it's connected to your app. Make sure it's good, lock it in. And this is, I put the battery one here. I gotta order another solar pack, or a lithium pack for this one. But I put the battery one here because if I don't like it, I can change it. And the batteries will last a while, but if I ever want to change it, I can bring more batteries and change out the lithium pack in it. I don't know if the deer here are here or not, so that's why I changed it out. But if you look, it's gonna be watching all of this open area down through here, and then all this thick area right here. If they funnel out of this, it'll watch all of that. And it's gonna be facing right here, which is all within this right here. We're gonna knock down this spider web that's right here real quick, so that next time I come through here, the spider is not here. And if he wants to be, he can build somewhere else. And all this is open. Should be good. We're gonna tweak it to the right just a touch. And now we are golden. All right, now we're gonna head to spot number 2. Our other camera, they're still in bachelor groups here. I'll show y'all a clip of a video I took just a minute ago of some deer. So I will show y'all some of that. There's my tag into my strap from last year. Alright, we're gonna put one more camera out right here, and that gives us 5 spots between them all. I'm gonna put this one out. This one's got full battery. Long. Awful need. This might be fine right here. I don't need this real long one. That real long one. Put it right here. We'll show y'all in a clip. I just seen 3 pretty nice deer. They were a bachelor group riding together, so we're gonna see if I can get that clip out of my phone for y'all. Alright, connected, close that up. Right there. Alright, last camera down.
Alright guys, well, went and put out all the trail cameras. They're all out. Put one on the edge of a thicket, you'll see. Put 2 in places that I hunted last year, seen bucks in both spots. Seen really good bucks in one spot. And while I was out there, y'all will see the clip.
Couldn't tell what the third one was, but I had 2 bucks in front of me that were definitely big. They had really good antler. They were out past their ears. I don't really know how big they really were. I don't know if they even had tines coming off of their main beams yet. Still early, you know, they have about 2 months until season opens, so they should be close to being done growing, but you just don't know fully yet. I think if they were like mega giants, then, you know, obviously they would be huge, but, you know, those are still good deer. But obviously this year we're really going for a big one. I mean, everybody does, but we have the spots locked in. Mainly put out trail cameras this early because I want a spot that's got a lot of does. I have a lot of does on my private, but I don't shoot does there. It's strictly a buck shooting place. That's it. So all you shoot there is if you see a good buck, that's what you shoot. You do not shoot any does. Here on public, the doe population is so screwed up here that if you take 2 out, it really doesn't do anything. So gonna go out. I put out cameras. We're gonna see what gets the most action before season, right up to the first couple weeks of season. Whatever's hot the most, that's where we're gonna hunt. Fill our doe tags and then move on to the next spot. Hopefully we can get something knocked down when that time comes. But got the trail cameras put out. That was the main objective for today. It is 3 o'clock. We were out there for about 2 hours. Or I'll say 2 hours, about an hour and a half is how long we were out there. But we got it done. Hopefully we can start getting some trail camera pictures. I will update y'all with trail camera pictures if we get some big deer on there, or if we get some bucks in velvet that look cool. We'll keep y'all updated obviously before the season starts. We got a lot of... All right guys, we're gonna spread out some corn in here. It's a little 5-acre property we have permission to hunt. We got a Moultrie camera we're gonna put up on this tree over here, and then we're gonna put out 50 pounds of corn, see what's coming in here. We usually kill a couple does and bucks off of this that are decent, so y'all get to watch me do that. This is added into my other scouting video I did on the public land, and then it'll also be added into the other private that I'm doing here in a minute. So I'm headed there next. We're gonna put out another 50 pounds there and some protein. I got some really big bucks coming in right there, so hopefully we connect on one of those this year. But we're gonna put out plenty of corn. We're gonna keep them coming. That's emptied out. Clear off some of these little lambs off this. I'll make the camera go off. Okay. Alright, so now I do really run these Moultrie cameras. I think this is an Edge 2. Yeah, it's an Edge 2, not a 3. I always like turn them on before I put them on the tree, just to get them going. I've had really good luck out of these Edge cameras. I know a lot of people run them, but I'm not paid by them or anything, so they work really good for here in Florida, where there isn't any signal in a lot of places, so they work really good for me. Point towards the corn. Want it pointed right in here. There it is. Like that. Still connecting. Alright, whenever that green light comes on, it says connected. We are good. Cinch this thing down real good. Hopefully we'll get a good buck on it. They always send a bunch of this with it. I always cut it off. I mean, you might get a bigger tree than this pine tree, but when you get on one of these big trees like this, ain't no need to have all of it. Shot a doe out of that tree stand there last year. She was right around that feeder, but this is the shooting hole right here. Hopefully we get some good pictures on the camera. We're gonna check it out, headed to our other spot. Alright guys, we're out here at our other private property. They have already cleaned up all the corn out here. And the salt lick. I got a mineral lick right here. I brought a 50-pound bag of corn and a 20-pound bag of Big and J, the BB2 20 plus stuff. I'm gonna put it out. It's some protein stuff, but I got this protein stuff. We're gonna see if it works. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I got some pretty big deer in here, and I want to keep them in here as much as possible. So we're gonna put some out and see if it attracts them any better. Corn. We have to spread it out pretty hard here because they run through a bag of corn in like a week, so that gets expensive. Alright. All that is thrown out. It's all thrown out. You can kind of see that's what that protein looks like. And then we got all the corn thrown out in this radius here. And then Our tree stand is right up there. It's a 25-yard shot straight right here to that right there, and our mule tree's right there. So we're gonna put a new fresh battery in this mule tree with the solar panel and get out of here. Got to take my solar panel back. It's completely dead, but we are set up. Mule tree's got a new battery in it. Little kill plot is freshened up, so we're gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all watching, and I hope we get on some good deer this year for y'all. Probably gonna be hunting this spot pretty hard if that big buck still keeps coming in pretty frequent. So if not, we're gonna try and kill some does or a buck. I mean, if it comes in, mainly does. We're gonna try and fill doe tags this year on public. So we're not gonna shoot any does out here. This is only a big buck spot. So we'll catch y'all in the next one.